What's up? I'm Youve Lloyd, host of Lifeherpodcast. I have a dope interview coming up. It's a young lady. She started a sneaker brand, and it's really dope. You really don't hear too many people starting their own sneaker brands, but it's really common and known now. So I'm excited about this interview to even speak with her about her sneaker brand and see what everything. Hey, how you doing? I hope everybody doing good. I haven't been on here in a while. I took a long break. So I appreciate y'all for being on. You coming up. I got a lot of dope interviews coming up after next week. And I got a lot of them that's gonna be released. Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm excellent. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I'm doing real
Wonderful.
good. So how are things
Awesome. How
going?
did your day go today?
Girl, I rested.
Really? I wish I was you because I had the opposite day. I just was on my Facebook Live saying, you know what? I am so tired today.
Really,
I cannot
girl?
wait for the weekend.
Girl, getting some rest is my thing now. I don't be trying to do nothing extra or anything.
Right. I feel you. I need to get like that too. I'm always trying to multitask and do everything like I got 36 hours in a day.
That's what we all do.
Right.
So,
Well, I am so happy to be on with you guys.
I'm happy too. I've been taking a little break for a while and everything due to, the loss of my mother and stuff. So I took a little break.
Oh,
So
I'm
yeah.
sorry to hear that. I'm so
Thank
sorry
you.
to hear that.
So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Sure. So, my name, for those of you who are new, who's not familiar with who I am, my name is J. Marie. Well, my government name is Janielle Marie Milton, and I go by the alias of J. Marie for my premium sneaker brand. So, I'm the founder of J. Marie Premium Sneakers, which is a premium sneaker brand that I started as an alternative to heels. It is conceived in Detroit, handcrafted in Italy, and it is 100% Italian leather in premium finishes like faux zebra, crocodile, python, and bright, vibrant colors.
Wow. So what got you into having a sneaker brand? You always loved sneakers?
No, no. Actually, the funny story. I growing up, or shall I say, in high school, I was not a big gym shoe person. In fact, you could not find me dead in jeans, gym shoes. If I did wear jeans, it would be with a heel or something dressed up. I never liked gym shoes. But as I got older, I wanted to start wearing things that was more comfortable. I settled in corporate America. I lived in a downtown Detroit area, so my life was full of walking and parking structures and just always being on the go. And heels wasn't something that was comfortable for me anymore.
Uh-huh.
Then I was diagnosed with an illness, unfortunately, and that on top of wanting to be comfortable, I just wanted to, heels just didn't work for me anymore. It was bringing me pain in my body. I was already experiencing pain, so heels just made it worse. So I was like, this isn't working. I need something comfortable. I tried different brands, didn't like it. So I was like, you know what? I have to start my own brand to cater to what I like. And it just happened to be other women that likes the same thing. So here we are.
Wow, that's amazing. If you don't mind me asking, what were you diagnosed with?
Sure, with multiple sclerosis, it's a
Oh,
autoimmune disease. It affects your nervous system, so it can range from a number of different symptoms. One of the main things that kind of got me on the path of finding out that I had that was I always was blind as a bat, unfortunately.
that's
And I
okay.
always wore glasses and contacts, but my vision started getting very bad. And it was primarily in this eye. It was always blurry or just something going on. That was one thing. And then I would always have like these tingling and stinging sensations, like my skin was on fire, and it
Wow.
got to a point where that was going on simultaneously with so many different other things, of just random symptoms, that I started going back and forth to the hospital, um, going to different types of doctors. It was hard to diagnose because I was diagnosed with various other things before I got the diagnosis of multiple sclerosis
Mm-hmm.
until finally after a spinal tap, which was, oh my God, the worst thing ever. Kudos to
Wow.
anybody who had that and went through it, but that was what was able to help them find it, and that's what I was diagnosed with.
Wow. So how are you managing yourself as far as having you taking care of yourself?
I can do better.
Okay.
You know what? It's good
Mm-hmm.
that you asked me that because I do need to be held accountable. Because to be honest with you, it's been a little bit over a year since the diagnose, and I have just now. I'm just now getting to the point where I'm paying attention to what triggers symptoms.
Okay.
Like right now, this is the worst thing that I'm dealing with, and I try to be optimistic about it, but I've been dealing with like this loud ringing noise in my ear for over a year now. This is actually the first time I've talked about it publicly because I've never been asked that question in particular about my illness. But I am it's just a random noise. It can vary from just, it's just, I don't know. I can't even explain it, to be
Right.
honest with you. But it's just a noise in my ear that I've been dealing with. And I notice that it gets louder when I'm stressed out or when I haven't gotten any sleep or if I'm not eating right. Certain things I'm starting to notice it does cause me to have inflammation, like certain things I'll eat. So
Right.
I am getting to the point where I'm starting to notice what my triggers are and noticing how to manage it more. I'm not big on medicine, so I'm not the type of person who just wants to be on a prescription that suppress the symptoms. So I kind of more so just rather deal with it or try to deal with it naturally. So
Mm-hmm.
right now I'm just paying attention to what my triggers are, trying to avoid that at all costs, um, and just kind of just going from there and learning more and more about it every day. It's still new to me because it's so
Right.
much, that I'm learning new stuff every day. I'm learning new things about my body every day. I'm experiencing different symptoms every other day. So
Wow.
it's difficult, but I
Right.
mean you can't do anything but deal with it, you know.
Right. Well, I appreciate your honesty, but
Yeah,
I do want you to take care of yourself because
I will.
you have a
I
whole
am.
business now, and
Right, a
you have,
whole business.
yes, you do. And you really got to take care of yourself to continue to build your legacy for your business
Yeah.
and even just
Yeah.
build yourself overall. I don't know if you do this, but you could try some form of meditation. You could also try
Mhm.
um, different ways on how you pray. You could also create a
Mhm.
journal for yourself, write things down. It's a lot of things that you
Right.
can do to just build yourself up. It takes time. Um,
Mhm.
that's what I usually do. Like because it changed. I know for a fact it changed your whole mindset of everything.
Yes, girl, you hitting on some things tonight. I never. It's funny because when I talk about my brand, I never talk about that part of it, and it's such a big part because it
Yes,
was one of the
huge.
driving factors to what caused me to start the brand. And a lot of people don't know the behind the scenes of the things that I deal with. So it's just very interesting that you're saying that because you hit it right on the nose with the right on the nail with the changing my mental because there are so many different things that happen within my body that my anxiety is so bad. Actually, last year, I had the worst bout with anxiety that I've ever experienced in my life. I was constantly hospitalized, and it's hard to talk about because if you've never experienced anxiety and panic attacks, you know what I mean.
They
A person would
serious.
just look at you and be like, "Girl, just calm
Think you
down," or a person
dramatic.
to
Think
say,
you was this whole
yeah, a
dramatic.
person say take a drink or hit the blunt or do this. Everybody got their vices and they try to tell you to do what they do to calm them down. But it's like anxiety is not the same as regular stress. It's almost like you physically you're not thinking I'm stressed. I got this to do. This is on my mind. It's your body and your brain literally just
Yes.
reacting to whatever it wants to, and it gets so heightened